Good afternoon, everyone. It's Hanifa Menon from Heart Health, Brain Health, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I had spent a fair amount of time this morning contemplating another one of my favorite areas to think about, which is about truth and honesty. And I certainly know that speaking with a number of people these days about truth and honesty, it's on my mind very much. So I came across this quotation by Leo Tolstoy, who says, very often, all the activity of the human mind is directed not in revealing the truth, but in hiding the truth. That's a big statement, huh? He says, very often, all of the activity of the human mind is directed not in revealing the truth, but in hiding the truth. So it is interesting. When I'm speaking with people, I see that there is quite a bit of effort when people are hiding the truth. I see that sometimes, as the practitioner, I've already heard something that they've revealed to me as the truth. But if I don't ask about it, they don't open up about it again. If I do ask, thankfully, my clients have been very straightforward with responding. And I thought, what makes a person? So the contemplation this morning was all about what makes a person feel like hiding the truth. And I think it's because of the judgment that is received from expressing truth that a person themselves does not feel so good about. So this is important that when I was meditating on this, I also thought there are things about character that we really look up to and really do not look up to. It's the character of a person that is revealed in their day to day action. So, expressing the truth is one of those things. Honesty is a part of a person's character that we often really look up to and admire and respect and appreciate. And if someone is not being truthful, it's usually only when someone is found out to know something or be hiding something that the truth is revealed. I came across this quotation which said, "Hiding the truth is like planting a seed." And you know what that means, right? A seed will eventually sprout, and the truth eventually comes out in some way, shape, or form. So this is again not a very comfortable spot for people to be in their own minds, because even if they're not expressing a truth, they're aware of it. And most people really respect the truth. So even the people who are holding back on truth are respecting the truth. Now, the mind can play funny games, right? Because it might start saying, I'm not telling my spouse about the other person I'm speaking with because it would hurt them. I'm not telling my family that I'm sneaking food into my diet because I'm supposed to be on a diet. I'm not telling my parent that I'm not going to school because they want me to go to school. So there's all sorts of things. I certainly have known it for some time before. Through kids, I had a rash of students that were really addicted to pot, sometimes other drugs. And I really saw their discomfort in sharing their experience with their parents, because they were in the space of, I'm fine, this is all good, this is comfortable, but I can't tell my parents because they won't understand. And oftentimes, a person who is hearing something from a loved one that is concerning, which is truth, is because there is concern for the loved one. And I think kids knew this in that time, but they also felt that their parents were not understanding them. But I think as we grow up, we continue to think these sorts of things, that they'll be so worried, and I don't want to get them worried. But of course, the individual is worried too, right? So that recognition takes a bit of time to quietly contemplate. How do I feel about the truth I express or the non truth I do not express, and why? So, again, I do feel that this is kind of a reflection of our character. And if someone is judging our character, we have feelings about it, right? So, I thought I'd look up character. And this is what I found in terms of the definition of character. Character is defined in how your habits, motives, thoughts, and so on relate to morality, particularly as it concerns integrity. It's something that's built through virtuous behavior. Okay, so that's character. So that was very, very interesting. And wouldn't you know, I came across a quotation and image that was very striking. This quotation said, or this comment said, many people would be scared if They saw in the mirror not their face, but their character. Many people would be scared if they saw in the mirror not their face, but their character. It is a really important thing to have an awareness of our own character. And character, of course, can be built through practicing virtuous behaviors. If you have any questions about what kind of things can build character, I'd suggest that you look through my series of videos, my playlist about the Bhagavad Gita and ancient scripture, and I'm sure you'll recognize all of the things that are written in there. I mean, certainly honesty is in there, but it's an awareness of your day-to-day actions, right? So the truth is in there, but there are things about, nonviolence towards others, and that sort of idea. I'd love for you to read through it and just get a general idea, even if you're reading through the titles only. I'd love you to watch the videos themselves if you haven't seen them, and if you've seen them, maybe it's time for a refresher. So I will put a link to that series of videos just under this video. But today I'm going to leave you with the idea of sitting back and thinking, what is a truth that you might spend more effort in hiding than the truth that you express freely, right? So again, remember that the mind, body, and soul is actually thinking about the things that you're expressing and the things that you're hiding. What are the things, if you can think of one thing, what is it easy for you to express, and what is it that you hide? And does it reflect to you about your character? And would you like to change that? If you do, you know the series of videos to look at. That's a start. I wish you a fantastic day ahead. And remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.